Good morning, Commissioners. Randolph, Madam Secretary, Acting Inspector General Florence Yu, Mr. City Attorney Carlos De La Guerra, and members of the public. Today is Thursday, July 25th, 2024, and it is 8:02 a.m. This is a special meeting of the Los Angeles Board of Police Commissioners. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Good morning. Please let the record reflect Commissioners Suthers, Shields, and Garcia are present, and we have a quorum. Mr. President.
Thank you. We welcome everyone attending this morning. The Police Commission is committed to ensuring equal access to its meetings. It is requested that individuals who require the services of a translator contact the Board Secretary no later than the day preceding the meeting. Whenever possible, a translator will be provided. Sign language interpreters, assistive listening devices, or other auxiliary aids and/or services may be provided upon request. All public comment will be heard during item number 1 on the agenda. We will dedicate up to a total of 45 minutes to public comment. Members of the public will have 1 minute for the agenda item. The order of speakers will be: a speaker in this room will go first, then we will take a speaker watching today's meeting on Zoom. We will alternate between speakers in the room and Zoom for a total of up to 45 minutes. Members of the public who participate in public comment are reminded that they can speak to any item on the agenda or a matter within the jurisdiction of the Board of Police Commissioners. Public comment is your opportunity to address the board, so you are free to express your opinions on matters before the board and to generally express when you disagree with other opinions expressed. However, directing your comments to other individuals who have spoken or attacking others who have expressed their opinions shall be deemed off topic and your public comment period will be concluded. Members of the public, if you choose to participate in the public comment portion of the agenda, you can participate in this meeting in a number of ways outlined on the agenda. Message for those attending the meeting in person. These meetings are regular meetings between the board, the department, and key stakeholders. Meetings of the Board of Police Commissioners are open to the public. The state's Ralph M. Brown Act affords the public the opportunity to be present at the meetings, hear the presentations, dialogue in real time, and provide feedback via the public comment period. During these meetings, there is a need for the board to carry out public business expeditiously without delays or disruptions. Members of the audience shall not engage in any conduct which causes an actual disruption of the meeting. Those attending in person, you are reminded that disruptive behavior will be the cause for removal. If you disrupt this meeting, you will be provided with only one warning to cease disruptive behavior. If you fail to cease such behavior, you will be removed from the meeting. All attendees must be seated. Failure to follow this rule will result in a warning and/or removal from the meeting. Commissioner Calanche has notified us that she has COVID and is unable to attend today's meeting in person. However, pursuant to Government Code Section 54953, she will attend the closed session remotely. At this time, we will move to the public comment period. Madam Secretary, please call the first speaker.
First up, we have Mona M.
Good morning. I hope I find all of you well. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. The new chief, we in the community pray, is strong and determined to bring justice through the rule of law. The new chief needs to be cognizant of the past improprieties that were prevalent in the department, improprieties that included a bias toward the Church of Scientology, and we pray the new chief can pitch the status quo to enforce the law to protect children being abused and survivors of the cult not being given due process to reconcile their wounds. I pray you take this to heart. Thank you for your time. I yield back my time.
Thank you. Madam Secretary?
Thank you. Next, we have Andrew G.
All right, Errol, where's my intro music like Tuesday? We don't even know who this new chief is going to be. You've been completely non-transparent about all this. What are we even commenting on? Are we just, giving us general thoughts on what we want to see that you're not even listening to? We don't know who the chief's going to be. You haven't even given us a list of candidates for us to comment on and let us know, the different what we think of the different candidates. It's just doing this in secret, and we're just giving comment on, I'm not even sure what. We're just, we're just letting you know. Why don't we just have no chief, and let's just go towards getting rid of the LAPD. That would be a better strategy than whatever this is. So we don't know who the chief's going to be, so but probably fuck whoever that chief is, and yeah. Where's my send off?
Thank you.
Next, we have Audit LA.
Hi, good morning, commissioners. I too am going to back up what the first caller said. We are hoping and begging that the new chief will bring a new fresh approach to dealing with child abuse and human trafficking. I would also like to point out that there are many adult survivors of Scientology who have tried and who are bringing their stories of abuse to light, and yet there's still no police involvement. The police have been their bodyguards at all these, at a lot of their events. And I see that is dwindling, thank God. And I think it's, hopefully LAPD is waking up to the fact that Scientology is not a good partner. But there's a lot of reckoning that needs to be done, and the police need to get involved to see what's going on behind the closed doors for the children. We don't care what adults want to do as long as there's no victims, but children cannot consent. And I thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have Jamie.
Hi, yeah, there is no police chief that you could possibly appoint who could do this job ethically or responsibly, because policing is an inherently unethical project, the purpose of which is to terrorize Black, brown, and poor communities in LA in the service of maintaining white supremacy. And the fact that you are offering public comment, in these closed meetings before you discuss anything and before we're allowed to hear what you all talk about, is, really just so clearly, it indicates, what a sham these meetings are and what a sham this commission is as a whole. You are a rubber stamp body. You directly serve the mayor and LAPD, and you do not represent our voice. Thanks. I'll yield the rest of my time.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have Megan.
Good morning. I just want to echo the comments from previous callers. This is ridiculous. We have no candidates. We have not heard your thoughts on who the candidates should be. What is there to possibly comment on? 8 a.m. on a Thursday is a stupid public comment time. And yeah, even if we had those things, this would still be a fake process. None of you have showed that you have the ethics or character to properly pick any kind of city leaders. And I also just want to point out that, when people are calling in and saying, we need a police chief who's gonna be tough on child abuse and tough on Scientologists, that's pretty hard to do when the police themselves are child abusers and Scientologists. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. President, that was our final speaker.
Thank you.
I will now bring up Commissioner Kalanche.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm on public comment basically to make a statement that I will be joining the closed session today. I'm unable to join in person due to the COVID virus. So I will be virtual today, and I also attest that there will be no other adult here in my home. I think that was the statement that I need to make. City Attorney, is there anything else that I need to state?
No,
the-
that's all. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner, and hope you're feeling better.
Thank you.
And with that, we will now recess into closed session. Thank you.
The Board of Police Commission recess into closed session to discuss items number 2A in accordance with Government Code 54957.
The commission has completed its closed session item 2A, Public Employee Appointment Chief of Police, possible board action relative to the appointment of the Chief of Police, and the matter was discussed. I make a motion that today's meeting be adjourned. Is there a second?
I second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.